this is me, thank you so much.
You feel this kind of experience as well, and I get to relate to them more.
So I can be in these situations myself too, and like this is good.
Let's say represented in terms ng pagiging demisexual, actually. It's not a thing for her. Ano lang, di niya nararamdaman, but rather, napapressure siya. And si Sova, he doesn't want her to do anything that she didn't want to do. Like, why would you care about what people think? It's what you feel, di ba? Ganon. Not the word themselves, pero that's the message of it.
And I really felt seen because, like, you know, I thought I wouldn't be able to find people who would like me or like stuff like that. I read a lot of things where it had related to a trans character or a non-binary character. Like, I know it's a thing that people felt, but I didn't know that you could read it out loud and be like, oh my gosh, like, I thought this is only like, I only felt this like myself. I didn't know that like other people also share the same experiences as me, and I really felt really seen.
It's really fun to see how differently those characters act with the different pronouns, so that it's so inclusive of other people who are cisgender.
It kind of gave me, I guess, what they call gender euphoria, where I feel like really like happy, like seeing, like, cause I get to put myself in the place of this character sometimes, and seeing how they like to like present themselves like through fashion or through their relationships, which is really nice. So you see people who are pansexual who get into like devoted relationships, some who are also polyamorous, which is really cool because I also have a friend and they're polyamorous, and I love seeing that kind of like media because I get to be like, oh hey, do you feel this kind of experience as well, and I get to relate to them more.
Yun yung maganda kasi hindi ka lang malilimit sa canon ng universe, but you also get to explore yung the kind of sexualities, the kind of races, and the kind of identities that you will see in real life. Pag nakwento mo siya ang weird ng word na to, natatouch yung people, like, that's me! Parang ganun. That's me, this is me, thank you so much. And I kind of would like to add na I hope there's more Southeast Asian representation sa mga settings ng mga fanfictions. Yun lang.
I know a lot of people who see characters and they like in themselves, and then seeing those characters in these situations and stuff like that really helps them cope, or really helps them imagine themselves and normalize, like, like, okay, for me to feel like, I can be in these situations myself too, and like this is good.
Like, there are other people who experience the same thing too. They insert their OC, which is like original character, and it's so much fun to see that as well. Not only the self-inserts or the original character gives a different spin-off based on what the writer wants, and it's really fun to see the different dynamics within those characters.
I think it gives people a place to belong as well, community. There's always like fandoms and like fandom culture you can participate in. Sense of belonging, just courage, self-identity. I genuinely think it helps people like find the best way to be themselves.
Iba rin talaga pag kinakausap mo yung people from the different sexualities, races, and identities. Kasi makuha mo yung experience nila. Makuha mo rin yung, let's say, it's a more intimate kind of thing. Kasi you know what's running through their mind. Hindi lang basta from a secondary source. Like, hindi sila statistic. Like, hindi mo lang sila ma-describe in a way na, oh, his dark, ganto skin. Like, oh, like, she felt pressured to do this and that just because she's gay and all that. Parang, ang off-putting basahin nun eh. Kaya, like, oh, I like this because I'm bi. No, no, no. Like, they just happen to be this. They just happen to be this and that. But that doesn't mean na they are just this and that. Like, multifaceted ang personality. They're just like any other people. Kaya kausapin mo sila.
I think it's really important that you not only base what you write on like what your own experiences, but you should also try to consult people who are in a similar situation as you, because not even though like you can have universal experiences, not all experiences are universal as the same.
Especially in our generation now, who have mostly have closed-minded parents, and the only way that we could express it freely is through online, through the internet. And those stories help us recognize who we are, as well as recognize that it's okay to be part of the LGBTQ community. It's perfectly fine to be gay, bi, lesbian, or transgender. People don't have the same experiences, but like we can connect with each other through the internet and talk about those experiences with the people we trust, or like the people we can create connections with because of those similarities.
Be respectful about it. Genuinely, just kind of take from, I guess, friends, people, like the internet, even if you have to. Write about it in a way that shows you respect other people, because they're still people at the end of the day. It's important to do your research. It's important to be well informed. It's important to be respectful, really.